Hello friends, welcome to Prismatics online class. In today's class, we are going to look at what dimension, how to solve get dimension of different physical quantities. In our previous class, we treated about area, volume, momentum, and others. So today, we are going to look at what how to find the dimension of force, pressure, work, and energy. Solution. Always remember MLT, mass, length, and what time. So we have what we call force. Force is defined as what mass times what acceleration. You must know the definition mathematically before you solve. Mass is untouchable. You don't touch mass. Into what acceleration is defined as what velocity over what time. And I know you know. Now let's go. M into velocity is the same thing as L over what? T divided by what? Time. So we have it like this. Okay, now let's continue. This is M mass into what? Velocity, which is L over time divided by what? Time, which is the acceleration. Now what do we have? We have that force is equals to M into what? By multiplication law, we have L over T multiplied by inverse, which is 1 over what? T. Close it. Now this is equals to M into what? L over what? T squared. Close it. Now finally what do we have? M, this T will go up, which is now L by T raised to the power minus 2. And that is what the thing. So the dimension of force is what? Remember this. M L T raised to the power what? Minus 2. And that is the dimension of force. Okay, I hope you are okay and you understand it. Okay, no problem. Now let's look at uh dimension of what? Pressure. B, solution B. Pressure pressure is defined as what? Force per what? Area. And we know what force is all about. MA over what? A. So now let's go. So that pressure is equals to M is untouchable. Remember, remember our acceleration. Acceleration is L T raised to power minus 2 from the one that we solved all over what? Our area is always L raised to power 2. That is area. Length times what? Length. Okay, what do we do now? We have this in as M raised to power into what? L T raised to power what? Minus 2. All over what? L 2. Now what do we do? This will go up. We have it as M multiplied by L multiplied by L raised to power minus 2 multiplied by what? T raised to power minus 2. Now by law of indices, minus 1 plus minus 2 give us minus 1. So what we have is L raised to power minus 1, T raised to power minus 2. Hence, the dimension of pressure is what? M raised to power L minus 1, T raised to power minus 2. Close it. And that is what? The dimension of what? Pressure. And that is how to get it. Okay. Now let's look at work. Work is defined as the product of what? Force and what? Distance. Force and what? Distance. Which is C. Which is now work is the same thing as energy. So I will use one and solve them. The same thing as what? Energy. Look, energy is ability to do work. So for work is equal to energy, and this is equal to what? Force multiplied by what? It was distance. Now what do we have? Work is equal to what? FD. FD. Another one for FD is what? Mass distance. Mass times acceleration times distance. And mass is untouchable. You don't touch mass. We have acceleration as what? L t raised to power minus 2. Multiply by what? Distance is what? L. Close it. Now finally, what do we have? M raised to power. Now let's go. M raised to power what? So L, this is the same thing as saying what? Collection of like term. L times what? L times t raised to power minus 2. Now what do we have finally? M into what? L2 raised to power t raised to power minus 2. And that is it. So hence the dimension of force, dimension of work is M L raised to power 2 t raised to power minus 2. And that is it. And it's the same thing. Energy has the same dimension. Dimension of energy is the same thing as M raised to power 1, L raised to power 2, and T raised to power what? T minus 2. In other words, the dimension of force, dimension of energy, dimension, hence, in general, the dimension of work is the same with what? Energy. In other words, energy has the same dimension with work, and work has the same dimension with what? Energy. Thanks, and God bless you. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me in Facebook. Like, share, and comment. God bless you.